Hello, classmates. We'll be discussing topic number 7, uh, and I will be evaluating and reflecting upon the experience of creating and presenting a research poster presentation. The first question: have you ever presented a research poster presentation before, or was this your first one? And describe any previous experiences. Well, I was fortunate enough to where this was not my first research presentation. I did a presentation last year for the sport and finance course, and it was related to reducing escalating student fees that cover athletic department expenses. And both research poster assignments provided great learning experiences about the topic that was selected. Um, Once you really get into doing the research, um, you find out a lot about your topic. I mean, which should make sense, right? You're doing research, but I still was kind of amazed just about how much you really find out about what's going on and what is not common knowledge, I guess. Um, what components of this process were easy to navigate, and what components were the most challenging for you, and how might any challenges be avoided when doing future presentations? Well, what was easy to navigate was the putting the poster together. I was fortunate enough that we had access to the poster templates, and that greatly facilitated putting the poster together. Even when we got feedback, and we had to make some adjustments, it was easy to navigate and put everything where it needed to be. The recording of the audio was not as difficult as I expected. Uh, Unfortunately, what we were really trying to do was try to do a video presentation. Is what I really wanted to do, but unfortunately, given the distance between my partner and myself, this was not feasible. I'm sure some of you guys that are a little bit more tech savvy probably could have figured out how to put both videos in and make it a one, but unfortunately I'm not that tech savvy. So if I was a little bit more tech savvy, probably could have avoided this and been able to kind of put that together, but unfortunately I wasn't able to do so. So that was one of the main challenges that I had. How can you relate a research presentation to a presentation that you might do in a practical work setting, and what similarities exist between these two types of presentations, and what skills have I learned in the process that will help when preparing your next work related presentation? Well, to answer the first part of that, the research presentation can be related to a presentation done in practical work setting, and that you have to be prepared for both of them. Regardless of where you're presenting, you have to be prepared and have gathered research and gathered information on that. Because you need to be knowledgeable on the topic you will present. Gathering the research to be knowledgeable on your topic, you want to make sure that that people see you as a credible source of information regarding the topic that you selected. Being able to work with my partner was a great learning experience. You always want to hone in on those cooperation skills. I think that at times that is something that is lost because, looking at work situations, sometimes people cannot work together. You know, two people or three people, or some people that just, if they're together and you know that they have to work together, it's not going to be an easy process. So always being able to work with somebody and work on your cooperation skills is always great, and it's always a great learning experience, and you learn from the other person as well as hopefully they learn something from you. One of the other skills that I learned was just simply selecting the proposed research method on which method were you going to choose to actually do your research. So that was another thing that I learned, and I kind of felt like I got a little more details and have a couple of different options on what to do when you're related to research on which topics you can choose. So overall, great learning experience, great experience, just like I said, from working with my partner, and just learned a lot about the topic. I'm looking forward to hearing you guys' comments. Thank you very much. You guys have a great night.